Is anime being made shorter now? I mean, when I was looking for new anime to watch this season, skimming through show after show, not only did I find some like gas series to check out, but I was also like, hold up, all these are like 12 to 13 episodes long. When did this happen? Actually, I counted up all the anime that were more than 13 episodes this season, and I only counted 4. 4. But this seems like so few. Has our attention span brain rot finally hit the anime industry? I mean, what's going on here? So, I got curious and I googled, when did anime start being made shorter? And reading thread after thread, blog post after blog post, even stumbling across an old The Anime Man video, it finally dawned on me. Nobody actually knows. Yes, so the internet hive mind has more or less gaslit itself into believing that anime is being made shorter now with no, factual evidence to support that. Obviously, anime is being made shorter, but nobody knows when it started being made shorter or why for that matter. So I did what any sane and sensible guy would do at that moment and be like, well, I guess I'll just be content not knowing. I counted up every single anime made since 1995. By hand. Oh my god! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I proudly present you Kai-kun original research where I counted up 3,992 anime by hand, all to know when anime started being made shorter and hopefully figure out more or less why. Now, why 1995, you might ask?
Well, if you had to pick the most defining point in anime history that separated old anime from new anime, like going from BC to AD on the Gregorian calendar, that would be the year Evangelion was released. That shit's the Jesus H. Christ crucifixion of anime, it was so impactful. You see what I did there? Anyway, now just so we're clear on exactly where I got my numbers from, counting every anime from 1995 means every anime listed on my anime list, excluding the kids and 18 plus categories since they are excluded by default. There are 3 categories in total: anime 13 episodes or less, which I will call short anime from here on out, and anime 14 or more episodes, which I will call long anime, and lastly, total anime released per year, which is just the sum of short and long anime. This count does not take into account a show's runtime, so an episode could be 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 40 minutes, it doesn't matter. I picked 13 episodes as the cutoff because most short anime are 12 to 13 episodes long, and most long anime are about 24 episodes. So this number takes into account the outlier shows that are 6, 17, or 200 plus episodes. The sum of 1 year represents all anime released that year. This does not include continuing airing anime or movies. All on the same page? Great, let's get right into it. So the first thing I did was count up the years 1995 and 2023 just to establish a baseline, and to no surprise, yes, anime is being made shorter. But that's when I noticed something interesting. Long anime in 1995 and 2023 are almost the same amount, so that got me thinking, is long anime being made at a constant amount, but with a huge amount of short anime it appears like it's being made less? Does that mean the internet is actively and happily spreading misinformation? So I kept on digging. So I tallied every anime year over year, and here's the total count. Obviously, the numbers do go up, but when you include the counts for short and long anime, we see something interesting happen. Long anime actually kept increasing in popularity year over year, apexing in 2006 with 82 being made, before being outpaced by short anime in 2007 with an almost poetic count of 70 short anime and 69 long anime made. Nice. But once short anime took over long anime in popularity, long anime quickly and rapidly fell off hard to near 1995 levels. Okay, so now we know anime started being made shorter in 2007, but why? Why was 2007 the year long anime went on a constant downward spiral in production while short anime just skyrocketed? While the Anime Man blames lack of source material to adapt to full seasons, Japan's aging population, and changes in taste for potential reasons why it's being made shorter, a point that he lightly glossed over that fits more in line with the anecdotal internet reasoning is what I think is more correct. And no, it's not brain rot attention spans. It's risk. According to the Anime News Network, the average cost to make one episode of anime is about $166,000 US. That means a 24 episode season costs $4 million to make and a 13 episode one too. And if studios can't afford to pay their animators livable wages, why would they risk $4 million on one series that might flop when you can just make 2 short series in the same amount of time and spread out the risk? If one sucks and the other's a banger, it's not a total loss and everyone keeps their jobs. Anyway, but okay, why was the year 2007 everything shifted? Well, the 2007-2008 time period with the word risk rang a bell in my head. So I decided to overlay my anime count graph with the Nikkei 225 index, Japan's equivalent of the Dow Jones Industrial Average, which represents Japanese economic output. This is where we see the whole picture. The turning point for long and short anime production shifted when the Japanese economy went to shit. So to mitigate risk, anime companies turned to shorter, more frequent animes. And then we can also see economic slumps match up with natural disasters like the 2011 earthquake and the Rona with anime production.
Lastly, I understand that correlation does not necessarily mean causation here, but considering how closely Japanese economic output matches up with anime production, I definitely think there is something going on here. But then again, I'm a weeb, not an economist. If you found this video interesting, consider liking and subscribing and posting your own theory in the comments why you think anime is being made shorter, because the jury is still out on this one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.